Hi, my name is Michael Williams, and in this video I'm going to be showing you what's new in Poco 5. The first thing you're going to notice when you launch Poco 5 for the first time is that it has an entirely new look and feel. By utilizing the new features in FileMaker Pro 12, we've been able to create an entirely new look and feel for Poco 5. We've still maintained the general usability, creating the tabs on top and the subtabs down here, but I think you'll agree that this version generally looks a lot better. We've also rebuilt the entire database from the ground up, so hopefully this increases the speed of the database itself. I'm going to run through a whole slew of new features here, and this first group of features will just be general features that we've added to Poco. We've added the ability to Google Map any address in Poco with one click on these little pin icons right here. You just click on the icon, and Poco will open up your web browser and show you a Google Map of that address. We've also got an entirely new internal email system in Poco 5. And this system works not only with your local email clients such as Outlook or Apple Mail, but also works with SMTP clients such as Gmail. So you can now use Gmail with Poco 5. We've also added the ability to send SMS text messages to groups of people in Poco. This can be really handy for sending messages out. For instance, the production meeting is going to start in 10 minutes, or the van's about to leave for the tech scout. Any of a number of ways that you'd like to send text messages to your entire crew, you can now do it within Poco. If you look right here, you'll notice that one of the things that's missing in the new version is the order number field. And I know there's going to be a general sigh of relief when I announce that the order number system is now gone from Poco. You can now sort your records visually. Let me show you how you do that. We've added a new shortlist view. And with this view, you can now see all of the different people that you've entered in your database at a glance. And let's say we wanted the producer to be listed first in this category. All we need to do is select him and then use these arrows right here to move him up or down within his category. I think you'll find that this is a vast improvement over the order number system. From this view, you can also directly send emails to an individual, and of course, use the related record icon to go directly back to their record in the People tab. We have also added a new quick data entry view. One of the most tedious parts of any job can of course be data entry. So in order to make that process a little bit easier, what we've done is put all of the primary fields for each person into one layout. And these fields correspond to the new crew information sheet layout, which is also included in Poco 5, so that all the fields are in the same place, which makes for easy transcription. And this screen is also available for the vendors tab as well. Over here in the distribution list, you can see that we've now allowed for more distribution items, up from 16 to 24 total distribution items. And over here you can see that the user-defined fields has been increased from 4 to 6. Another major addition to Poco 5 is also Poco's ability to now automatically create casting data reports for your show. You will no longer have to manually count man days or track ethnicities or genders for the casting data report. Poco does it automatically for you. Poco will also automatically create the DGA employment data report, as well as the SAG-AFTRA final cast list. And speaking of SAG-AFTRA, Poco now includes all of the new SAG-AFTRA contracts that were created after their merger. And of course, as before, these contracts are fully editable should further changes be made to them. Also included is the newly updated I-9 form, as well as W-4 form. In the Flights tab, we've added another new feature, which is the ability to copy and paste flight information from one record to another. Now once you have flight information entered, all you need to do is hit the Copy button, create a new record, and then hit the Paste button, and that flight information is copied over, including the ground transportation and the rates for that flight. This can be an enormous time saver when you've got a lot of people traveling on the same flight, or people who routinely take the same flight on different days. Poco now also includes the ability to track flights. All you need to do is click on the little time icon right here, and Poco will launch your browser and do a Google search on that flight information. Google will then show you all of the flight status for that flight, including terminal and gate number if they have it. In the Hotels tab, Poco can now calculate the total room nights based on the check-in and check-out date, and once you've entered a rate, also a new field, it will calculate the total dollar amount of that stay. And in the Car tab, it does the same thing based on the dates and the rental rate. The Setup tab has received an overhaul and is entirely new, including Show Info tab, a new Header tab, a Unions tab where you can enter in SAG-AFTRA and DGA agreement information, a Setup tab for sending SMTP emails, a new section where you can pre-write emails for up to 10 different commonly distributed items, and an entirely new Advanced tab, which also lets you edit the phone labels that are used next to any phone fields you find in Poco. Additionally, Poco can automatically insert abbreviations for different phone types, So for instance, if you've entered in an office number and don't have any text after it, Poco can automatically enter in the O for office or M for mobile or H for home after that phone number on the crew list. And the system is intelligent, so it knows that if you've entered in one of those abbreviations or any other type of text, it won't put in the abbreviation for you. There are literally over 1,000 other changes that have been made to the new Poco. We don't have time to go through each one individually, but please watch all of the new tutorial videos. They'll guide you through step-by-step how to use Poco, and I think after you've seen them all, you're going to agree that Poco 5 is the best tool you're going to use in your job. And that about covers the new features in Poco 5. Be sure to hit us up on both our Facebook and our Twitter feeds. We would love to hear what you think of the product. Thanks again, and we really hope that you enjoy using Poco 5.